Hello, this is Not a Spring Chick, and Oldecam is going to come on in just a few minutes, but first, did you realize that Obama clinched? Yes, the Democratic nominee. You probably did unless you've been an ostrich and haven't listened to any news lately. But McCain, I have a feeling he wanted to run against Obama. So let's bring on Oldecam.
Well, we got a Sony appointment in a week or so again.
I know, where is my Blu-ray shirt? Analysis, Obama and McCain are polar opposites.
Well, yeah, one's a Republican, one's a Democrat, one's moderate, one is liberal. Figure out which one is which.
Yeah, and if you can't, well, that's another story.
Yeah, one is old, one is young, one is white, and one is, well, he's not Afro-American.
Oh, yeah.
So figure out which one we're talking about.
Crackdown on crime in Bangladesh nets 10,000 this week.
Yeah, a lot of criminals in Muslim countries.
That's 10,000 what? 10,000 people? $10,000?
Yeah. 10,000 people. And in Muslim countries, they're really mean. I mean, they'll whack your hands off for stealing in a Muslim country.
Oh, then you can tell all the thieves.
That's right.
Layoffs, and you'd think that would stop them.
But it doesn't. The countries are poor.
Layoffs at U.S. nuclear weapons lab stirs fears of brain drain.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if they're shutting back on the nuclear weaponry, who cares whether they have a brain drain or not? They're not going to make the weapons.
Indiana teen wanted to break shooting record with school attack. What?
I know. That's one of those fillers that they put in that it's totally ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah. H&R Block sued for discriminating against minority homebuyers.
Yeah, well, because most of the loans that people can't afford tend to went to minorities, and they're suing everybody over losing their homes.
Ashley Judd speaks about human trafficking, HIV/AIDS at UN.
I know, but this is ridiculous. All these celebrities who absolutely know nothing about the topics go and speak on them continually. They're getting materials handed to them, and they go up and speak verse and Bible from it. I mean, at least Richard Gere knows what he's talking about.
Well, I guess it does give him some airtime.
That's right.
China police break up earthquake school protesters.
Well, yeah, because they're all, well, if you lost your child in a badly built school, you'd be protesting.
Iran, Mideast peace on Bush-Olmert agenda.
Well, yeah. That's a huge problem. Bush is at the end of his term, and nothing's going to get done.
CDC, tomatoes eyed in salmonella cases in 9 states.
Well, what they did was probably grew the tomatoes in gray water, or use gray material for fertilizing them, and it gets into the tomatoes.
Eee.
That's right.
Boy wrote of desire to kill many at Indiana school.
Well, the problem is what, I mean, Ernest Hemingway would have been in a lot of trouble, and Jack London in a lot of trouble if they lived today, because they wrote all kinds of things. I mean, can you imagine H.G. Wells, what they would do to him today?
But is this the same boy that did the shootout?
No.
Oh wait, excuse me, that was an Indiana team. Oh well, you never know.
That's right.
Marked up birds become sexier, exude testosterone?
Yeah, I know, that's a good one. They get sexier.
What?
I know. Basically, it's just another study somebody got paid to do.
Well, I guess it's all in the markings.
Right.
Audrey Hepburn's ex, director Mel Ferrer, dies.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't realize he was 90 years old. I mean, I knew him when he was young and trim. But then again, I'm not old. I'm not young anymore either. So.
Dutchman injures posterior in mooning accident.
How do you get your butt hurt when you moon somebody? Somebody slapped it because it was big.
McCain welcomes Obama with fresh criticism.
Yeah, well, he started the attack, and Obama is biting with his tit for tat again.
Priest who mocked Clinton told to take a leave.
Yeah, and he has said it was the wrong thing for the Archbishop to do, and now he's going to try to go over his head, which basically is going to get him bounced from the church entirely if he keeps pushing it. They don't want activist priests like in politics.
Well, because he's with the Catholic Church, do you think he'll change to one of the other churches?
No, he'll just still be a Catholic priest until they throw him out entirely. And then he'll be an excommunicated Catholic priest doing politics.
Oh, okay. U.S. nets 2 al-Qaeda suspects, Shiite leader in Iraq.
Well, you throw a rock and you'll find an al-Qaeda suspect anywhere in the Muslim world.
New report identifies dangerous web domains.
Yeah, that's because, well, actually, if you go to the domain, it puts cookies on you that raid your computer.
Isn't that a lot of the websites?
Yeah, that's basically most of the websites out there.
Possible Democratic vice presidential candidates.
Well, anyone but Hillary.
Yeah. No wonder why she had that release yesterday. U.S. ships abort Myanmar Mercy mission.
Yeah, because they were never allowed land with all of the things they had for the people, because that's a dictatorship and dictators don't care about the people.
So what do they do with this stuff? Do they leave it or just take it with them?
No, they're taking it with them.
Oh. Rights group to China release Tiananmen prisoners.
It's not going to happen. They thought the Olympics would make a change. It's not.
South Sudan wants government troops out.
Yeah, and that's not going to happen. It's another dictatorship.
Kennedy walking hospital halls as recovery begins.
That seems odd that a person can have major brain surgery and the next day be up walking around. I mean, there's something strange about that.
High gas prices lead to surge in mass transit.
Well, it can lead to surge all you want, but mass transit everywhere in the country sucks.
Well, especially in Southern California.
That's right. It's there, but it's not where you need it.
Senator Frank Lautenberg, the Chamber's third oldest member at 84, easily won nomination for a new term.
Well, because he's 84 years old, and the guy that ran against him thought he was a Republican because he ran a campaign that was so horrible. And only Republicans run lousy campaigns at the moment.
Boy wrote of desire. Oh, yes, this is the same boy that wrote a desire to kill Manny at the Indiana school.
Yeah, I liked it because it was so ridiculous. Like I said, how about Tom Clancy? If Tom Clancy was, that age today, they have him in a padded cell trying to explain why he was writing all of these, things about, spies and stuff. That'd be a warped mind.
And if you think you might have heard this, it is worth repeating.
Yeah, because of the ridiculousness of it.
Mm-hmm. 2 workers accused of releasing illegal immigrants.
Yeah, well, because what are they going to do with them? Because they release illegal immigrants all over the United States now. They don't want to spend time and effort to obey the laws.
McCain-Obama plunge into 5-month general election campaign.
Yeah, it's going to be a disaster. I mean, you think they spent money before, wait till you watch it go out now.
From Greek mythology, Obama learned a lesson.
Well, he proved he can read.
Thirst for change, Trump, Clinton's experience.
No, I mean, anybody that's got a brain knows that you don't change by taking a step backwards. Change is a step forward.
Exit polls, Obama, McCain both have weaknesses.
Well, yeah, basically Obama, he's Afro-American. He gets off his script. His wife says she doesn't like Americans. He has friends that are really bad, and McCain is old. McCain loses his temper. I mean, you can go on and on about both of them. I mean, you got 2 candidates that absolutely nobody wants, but we're stuck with.
So what's different about this presidential campaign then?
Is situation normal?
Oil prices drop below $124 a barrel in Asia. They drop?
They drop because they got so much stuff that, you can swim, across countries on the oil that these people have, but the price of the gas isn't going down, it keeps going up.
While Covey's mistake spotlights countrywide deal.
Oh yeah, Covey heavily invested, and their president got axed, the chairman's getting axed, and the company's going bankrupt. Other than that, there's nothing wrong with the company.
GM to close 4 plants, focus on small cars.
That's too little, too late.
GM plant towns struggle with losses.
Well, because those instead of simply retooling the plants, they're just shutting them down.
A Monty Bubbleism from the Mark Twain of the Animal Kingdom.
The difference between Republicans and Democrats is that one of the parties will steal everything that you have in your wallet. The other party will never let you have anything to put in the wallet.